Hey, David. Hey, lurkers. Let me give this a few, let more people filter in. Hopefully we'll get a decent turnout for being on a Saturday. So how you doing tonight? Hey, we're up to 3. Is anyone alive? Oop, back down to 2 again. Back up to 3. Hopefully here shortly we'll get up to around like 6 or 8 and then we'll get going. I know on a Saturday it's a toss-up on if people are going to show up or not. Hey, Richard. And then for next week, we should be back on our normal Fridays. And it was a shorter list than normal this week. Yeah, we did pretty decent on pre-sale, so So 45 lots left. So here, Richard, if nobody shows up and you just want to buy everything out, it'd only be $494 to buy every single thing. Well, plus what you already got. I could shave some of that off for you if you decided just to do that if nobody shows up. Yeah, I could knock $28 off of it. So it'd be $466 plus what you already got. Hey, David. Yeah, all the 2010 quarters are left except for the one that you got. You got the Yosemite. The other 4 are still available. Yeah, I can do a bundle deal on all of them. It basically, if you did a bundle deal on all 5, it would drop it to $18 each. Yeah, Richard, this is going to make your deal cheaper. All right. Oh, the 2010s. To Dave. Which makes that 18 and 18 is 36 plus 36 is 72. Yeah, so Richard, that would make your deal $394 for all the remaining items, plus, of course, what you already got. So it'd be $294 plus $236, if I did my math right, would be your total. Cool. Well, nobody's showing up, so yeah. Gold coin. We got a long way to go before it's going to be a gold coin. But if we keep selling out every week, who knows? If we can get a sellout every week of the month, that's usually about what it takes even to do a small one. Doo-doo. Oh, dude, you have no idea how much we appreciate the business you give. I'm not going to lie, dude. You're like 50% of our total sales. So, you know, I don't want it to go to your head or anything, but you're a big part of why we're still around. Hey, Bo. Yeah, nobody was showing up, so between Richard and David, they just bought out everything. Now, I'd love to get to a point where we could offer gold regularly, but we have a long way to go to get to that. Oops. Hopefully we'll get there eventually. Well, I am glad, sir, that we give you at least one decent one. Speaking of sellouts, I'll be doing the giveaway for the one last month. I might just do it tonight since you already bought everything out. Huzzah. Homesick. That's no good. Hopefully you feel better soon. Yeah, we'd waited a bit for people to get on, and it was still like, you know, basically it was just Richard and David. So I just gave Richard a bundle deal on everything that was left after pre-sales, and he took it. There you go. T-Rep's got some stuff for you. I gotta figure out which one that was real quick. Well, as well get this out of the way right now. Why not? Yep, there it is. Okay. Need that. That. That's... I've got a little bit more stuff lying around if y'all want to just see random stuff. But let me do this first. Pre-war Philippines? I don't have any of the pre-war ones. Oh my lord. Work fingers. You talk about the 1 pesos? Let's see. Paul won last time, so he is not eligible. Yeah, man, price on those things shot up over the last year. I remember when I used to sell those things for like 20 bucks. Now they're what, like for high grade, sometimes they're over 100. But even for like the lower to mid grade, you're still looking at about 80 or 90 bucks for those things nowadays. All right, so we're going to have 9 people eligible from the one sellout night that we did. From last month. Reward? No, for the early 1900 1 pesos. The really early ones are even more. The like the 03s and stuff. But yeah, the 7 through the, what is it, 7 through 9 or 7 through 10 or whatever. Philippines 1 pesos. Those things are up there now. Mostly because the silver is way higher than it used to be, but still. Yeah, plus a bunch of them are thrown in the ocean, if I remember right. Yep, Mandalorian Grogu. Alright, I'm going to link all the eligible names. All right. Number 1, Richard. Number 2 is Doug. Number 3 is Zeke. Number 4 is Typo, but it's David. Today he's Davod. Number 5, Adam Jam. Number 6, Will B. Number 7 is Walter. Number 8 is Phenotypical. And number 9 is Kim Campbell. Not a Star Wars movie, it's a gimmick. I like the Mandalorian show, so hopefully the movie's decent. I don't know. I have a feeling they might be using it as like a kickoff for whatever, like some of the new movies and stuff they're looking at doing are going to be. So here's my bag of the tokens with the numbers on it. Give that a stir. And winner number 1, winner is Richard. Yep, tonight was a sellout. We sat on for almost 30 minutes and it was only 2 people on, so between Dave Gersh and Richard, they just bought everything. But this is for last month's one sellout that we had in February. So I wanted to do something different this week, or this time. Because I've never really done an Exonumia item before. So Richard, you are getting a Ulysses S. Grant medallion. It is 925 sterling silver proof. And that is going to be in your package, sir. Not a woke medallion. Not everything that has Grant on it must have Lee on it. Yeah, trust me, you do not want me getting political on here. I try to keep my channel non-political because I don't want to lose people just because of differences of opinion. I can already tell you I lost basically my family because of difference of opinion. They completely disowned me, blocked me, and according to my dad, removed me from their will. Because my opinion is different than theirs. But let's not get into that. Let's just enjoy the collectibles and enjoy the community. Proper. So yeah. Did anybody want me to pull out like some random stuff? I'm sure I could find something. I don't have a whole lot here right now because it's been slim pickings even for me getting stuff lately. Yes. Okay. I have a very, very small amount of world silver. I don't have any of the early ones. All the Indian cents I have right now are all 1900 through 1907. That's one of the things I've been having trouble getting. I got some banknotes. Oh, let me see. A bunch of pennies. I've just been too lazy to actually go through and organize them. Give me a sec. Alright, I got a bunch of the American Innovation dollars if anybody's interested in some of these. These are $10 each, but if anybody wants a bunch of them, I can do you a bundle. With the 2019 Philadelphia Georgia Trustee Garden. The Denver of the Garden. Philly and Denver of the light bulb. Polio vaccine. Denver and Philly. The Annie Wan Cannon. Denver and Philly. Rotary telephone, Massachusetts, Philly and Denver. Gerber variable scale, Philly and Denver. And then 2020 Maryland Hubble, Philly and Denver. Hubble telescope. And then the Septima Clark, Philly and Denver. Yeah, these are, I mean, people don't really take the time to look at them, but I mean, the list prices on these things are upwards of like, what, $30, something like that? For decently high grade. So these are at $10 each. I can do a bundle deal if anybody wants a bunch of them. All of them you're going to be getting Philly and Denver sets if you do both. Anybody want any of these? And it's $10 per coin, not per set. But that's also why I don't have these that often, because they're not a lot of people collect them, so I tend to sit on them for a while. So those are available if anybody decides you want them. I've got a couple of slab coins that are $15 each. So 2007 Philly Men's State 67. James Madison. Graded by ICG. And then a 2010S Clad Proof Dime. PCGS Proof 69. $15 each if anybody wants either of these. Anybody want those? Richard taking both the slabs. You got it, sir. Alright, let me add that to the list real quick. Alright, that is 2010 S Roosevelt dime. PCGS Proof, what was it, 69? Yeah, Proof 69. Decam. 15 to Richard. And then the dollar was 2007 Philly James Madison Presidential dollar ICG Men's State 67. All right. If anybody has been looking for pennies, I've still got this short set available. Starting 1959. It's $40 for the set. So everything in here is BE Reds. And I've got it filled up to $1981 Denver. So 59 through 81, all BE Reds. Anybody want this thing? It's less than $1 a coin. Let's see what else I got. I've got some of the steel wheat cents at $15 a piece. These are all choice BUs. Got one Denver. Couple of San Franciscos. And a couple of Phillies. These are $15 each. If anybody wants all of them, I'll give you a better deal. If anybody wants all of them, I'll do it for $60 for all of them. Makes them $12 each. Saves you $15. Are they plated? No, these are not plated. These are choice BUs. No, these things are top notch. These are all legit. I bought these from Rick Snow as choice BUs. Going to Richard for the deal. So that's 5 steel wheat cents choice BU for $60 to Richard. Oh, that's fine. I know different screens can look different. That's why I was letting you know. I got a 40%er bicentennial quarter BU. If anybody wants it, it's $10. 40% Silva. 76S. Alright. Amber alert. It's for Phoenix. I don't even live in Phoenix. Alright, let's see what else. I got some barber dimes. So first one's $12. The rest of them are $10 each. So that one's 12. Actually, that's the same grade. Yeah, screw it. I'll just make them all 10. $10 a piece. Am I turning 50 this year? Yes, in July. And yesterday was Angela's birthday. So 2 16s at VG. $15 at Good. A 14 at Good. $18.98 VG. And $18.97 Good. So $10 each. Anybody want them? It's 97, 98, 14, 15, and 2 16s. All going to Bo. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to, Bo, on your thing is just going to say 6 barber dimes for $60. Yeah, so yeah, this is all the Indian cents I have in right now. You can't even get Merc dimes at $10. So we got $18.99 EF. That one is $15. Very dark, so hard to get it to show on the camera. That's the only one that's actually a higher price. Everything else in here is $2 a piece. So, see if we can get the light on it a little better. We got $18.99 in Good. There's another 99, 99. These are all goods and VGs. 1906. 6. It's not even graded. I don't even know what that one is. There's a 6 in fine. Another ungraded 6. 6. 7 VG. 7 VG. 7 in fine. 7 VF. Seven VG, 7 VG, VG, VG. I have a lot of 7s. Good, fine, VF, VF, good, VG, red, brown, fine. Ooh, that one might actually be really good. I haven't even looked at some of these. That's a VF with not quite an EF. You'd have to have full separation right here between the hair curl and the ribbon for it to be an EF. And some cool rainbow toning. Not a bad coin. Another 7, ungraded. Ungraded, ungraded, ungraded. And then another 7. So that's everything I have for Indians. I have a bunch of 7s. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, out to find it again. 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 07s. All right, let me find the one again. I know it's one of the ungraded ones, so that'll speed it up a little bit. So and that'll leave 20 ungradeds. No, that's not it, is it? Oh, wait, is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that was it. One second. 1907 Indian cent VF toned $2. No. There's only one Indian, or sorry, 2 Indians that were ever done in San Francisco, and that was in 08 and in 09. A bundle? Dude, they're already only $2 each. That's your bundle. Right, and then of course I got the EF. Did you want the better one too, the EF, the $15 one, or just all the $2 ones, Richard? You want all of them? All right. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 28 at $2 a piece and one at 15. $28 times 2 plus 15. All right, that's $71. So 29 total. $71. Please re-comment. Which one specifically am I looking for? I think Wayne was telling you to bend them. Wayne, were you trying to buy some of them? He might have been, because he did say that it was fine if you took them. So if I missed that, that's my fault, Wayne. Let me know if you want them or if you just want to let Richard have them. As of right this moment, I've got Richard's name on them. Well, you did speak up first, Wayne, so if you wanted some, let me know which ones. Was it the fines and the very fines that you were looking at? Right? You sure? I can change it. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right, Richard, he's telling me just to let you keep them, so that is where we at. I've also got a clad BU 76. If anybody wants it for like $2. Or if anybody gets the silver one, That's the $10 one for the 40% silver. If anybody does that one, I'll just give you the clad one for free. I'll make it a little buy one, get one free. So you buy the silver, you get a BU clad too. Alright, so the only world silver I have left is I've got some from Britain, two from Mexico, and one from Sweden, or Switzerland, sorry. I've still got this one I'm amazed that nobody's bought yet. 1835, 3 pence. That one's 50 bucks. I've still got the 1843 pence. AU proof, like less than 5,000 of these were made. That one's 75 bucks. 1901 shilling. 14 bucks. 38 shilling, 10 bucks. 39 shilling, 12 bucks. The 1870 florin. $50. 42 florin, 18 bucks. And 46 florin choice BU for 35. Anybody on any of this? Been 1870. That was that one. 1870 florin to Dandy Dave for 50 bucks. Here, let me get that on here. 1870 florin Britain. 5 silver. Fine. 50 bucks. Dandy Dave. You are very welcome. Anybody else? You got the 1835 and the super rare 1840. 4,365 of these ever made. $1835. That's King George. Which one are you betting on, Richard? The 1840 or the 35? Both? All right, you got it. All right, give me a second to put these both on here. 1835, 3, pence, Britain. Was an EF. $50 to Richard. And then 18.40, 3 pence. AU proof like 4,365 minted. And that one was 75. All right. Got those. All right, so that leaves the 1901 shilling, the 38 shilling. Oh, by the way, 1901 shilling is in good. $14. The 38 is a VF. $10. 39 shilling EF. $12. And then there's the 46 Florin Choice BU. $35. And the 1942 VF. $18. So last call on the Britain ones. Oh yeah, that thing is really nice. And cool thing on that one is that's the last year of the silvers. After that, they switched over to the nickel clads. All right. All right, then I've got one Switzerland coin, which is a 1961 2 franc AU. Oh, Richard's taking the rest of the Britain. $30. You got it, Richard. And taking the Switzerland as well. All right. All right, I'm going to set these aside. I'll just add them all to the list in a moment. All right, and then the two Mexicos are 1938 1 peso. These are the 72% silver. AU. $50. And a 1932 Open 9 EF for $40. And Richard's taking both. You got it, sir. Trying to get all your stuff added on to the list here. So give me a moment. Oops. And 1932. Open 9. That was an EF. All right, so that's, yeah. Other than banknotes, that's pretty much all I had right now. Unless somebody like really likes the old Tomback Canadian nickels and silver plated or the chrome plated steel V nickels. I got a bunch of those, but that's pretty much everything I've got. I'm getting wiped out on inventory. Oh yeah, a lot of those have been melted for sure. Yeah, I'm still working on filling in all the rest of the stuff that Richard just got. Yeah. Yeah. Almost caught up. All right, I am caught up. All of them are on the list. All right, so got some buffalo nickels if anybody wants some buffaloes. All right, so I'll do these at a straight $3 a piece. So we got 34 plain date. Got a 37 plain date. That one's in fine. 37 plain date VF. Another VF. Another VF. A lot of VFs. Still a VF. 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 Yeah, pretty much these are all VFs on these. So a bunch of 37 planes. Got a 38 Denver. And another 37. So if anybody wants these, $3 each. Got 134 plain date, 138 Denver, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1937 plain dates. Anybody want any of those? Buffaloes. Tell you what, anybody wants all of them? Oop, Dandy Dave's grabbing some first. I'll do all of them after I do Dandy Dave's. All right, Dandy Dave. Okay, 1934. 1938D. And 1937. Buffalo nickels. That's 3 coins, so $9 to Dandy Dave. And I'll make sure you get the one of the VFs. All right, so that leaves 12 1937s, $3 each, or if anybody wants the whole dozen, I'll do 24 as a bundle deal for all 12. So makes them $2 each. Saves you $12. That's wholesale. So if anybody wants those, let me know. And then here's the only V nickels I have in right now. Got a 12 plain date and good. Another one. Another one. I think these are all 12 plain dates. Good. Yeah, these are all 12 plain dates. All of them, but the last one are goods. That one's a VG. So 7 of them total. I'll do the same thing I did on the Buffaloes. $3 each or 14 for all 7. Oh, that pretty much does it. Like I said, I'm pretty wiped out right now. David Gersh is bending all the nickels. You want the V nickels and the Buffaloes? All right, you got it, sir. All right, so that's 12 Buffaloes. 12, 19, 37. Buffalo nickels, $24. To David Gersh. Oops, 24, not 241. There we go. And then 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 7. 1912 V nickels, $14. All right, got them both on there. Oh. Just so you guys can at least see it, this is one of the things that Richard got at the very beginning when he just did the initial big buyout. This was the Canadian set. So these are all 19 Yeah, 1973s, uncirculated, and their consecutive serial numbers. So 50, 5, 5, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So that's pretty cool. It should be back to Fridays. But you guys just wiped me out of pretty much all of my inventory, so it just depends on how long it takes me to get new stuff in. I'll let you guys know as I know. Yeah, I thought you guys would like to see that. Not often you get, something like that around. And also, if anybody missed it, I did the giveaway drawing earlier for the one sellout we did last month, and Richard also won that. I did that live on camera while we were at it. I have tried and tried and tried to see what people are seeing in that, and I have never been able to see it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I have never been able to make out what the heck people are talking about. The giveaway, that was for the one sellout we did in February. It was on February 20th. Not February, sorry. April. It was last month. I don't know where the heck I got February from. And now we have our first sale for this month is a sellout. So, hey. Yeah, I meant April. I said the wrong one. Yeah, I don't know why I said that earlier. It was for the one in April. Oh, the tubes I was looking at, they were from Canada, but none of them are full, so I'd have to go through them and see what's even in them. Because One of them is dimes. None of these are silver. They're all the clad stuff. So, I don't know. I've got... let me bring up the thing so I can see what the heck I'm doing. I've got that much of a tube of random date nickels. I've got that much of a tube for random date quarters. Again, none of this is silver. This is all nickel. That much of random date dimes. That much of random date pennies. And then these are all the tombacks and chrome plateds of various years. So that's what's in those. So without knowing what's up with them, I wouldn't even be able to put a price on them. Canada, eh? Oh, the heck that was? Something just moved. But alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for unloading most of my inventory. As always, give me a bit to get all these invoices out. It's going to take me a little bit to get it all together. And, yeah, so, like I said, as long as I can get stuff quick enough, because I got to wait for payments to come in, then hopefully we'll be back to our normal Friday nights. It's just, you know, depends on time. That's all it is. So I will catch y'all later. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Rest of your weekend. And I will see y'all next time.